What's up guys, Ryan here from TeknoAXE Preps. Today I brought my 22 AR out to the range. Now you guys probably saw my previous video where I brought my 5.56 AR out fresh after its paint job. This is my brand new 22 caliber AR. It's a Smith & Wesson M&P 1522. I'll let my cameraman get it in focus here. Yeah, I still only have the one magazine it came with. It's that brand new. It's, oh my god. Cardinal sin. I must have let the muzzle hit the snow. I had this on, I bent down to grab a drink. I think I let the muzzle hit the snow. It's a cardinal sin. Anyway, so let's have a look at this guy. This is my Smith & Wesson. So here's how we have her set up. Well, I'm going to go ahead and face downrange with her. Alright, so we got the stock optics that came on it, just the basic red dot sight that comes on the Smith & Wesson M&P 1522. Nothing special, just red dot sight. I want to get some backup flip-ups on this just in case, because it gets really cold here. You can't count on electronics when it gets like, you know, minus 20, minus 30. You can't count on electronics. I want backup irons. This optic is actually pretty decent. It's a red-green dot sight. Works really well, no magnification. And it's sighted in. I have fired this a little bit since I've had it. Now, I'm really happy with this sling setup. So here's what I did with my sling setup. I actually got this from Grand Thumb. Those of you who know me know I love Grand Thumb. Great YouTube channel. If you don't know him, obviously look him up. Here's the way I have my sling set up. So from the factory, this sling swivel here actually is facing down. What I did was actually rotate it at 90 degrees to pull my sling around the outside of the buttstock. And then what I have right here, this is actually some great ghetto engineering. This is actually so this is an M-LOK handguard. What I actually did was I got a Picatinny rail adapter, and then I put a bipod mount here on the side and put a sling swivel through it. It's actually great ghetto engineering. And what that does is, so here's how it works. So you put this on, there we go, and when the sling tightens, because it's wrapped around this opposite side of the buttstock here, it actually pulls it into your shoulder. When you raise the weapon, it actually pulls it into your shoulder, and the reason to attach it here instead of like down here is it's great for switching to your secondary weapon. You guys, I don't know if it's in frame, but I've got a drop holster with my Walther on my thigh. If for whatever reason this gun jams, of course this is just a 22, I have this for survival. This is my survival gun, guys. And today what we're going to be doing is running some different rounds through it. We'll get to that here in a sec. The why of this holster, the why of this sling is so I can drop the weapon and then I can pull my sidearm really easily. And the thing is, with the sling attached like this, it has a tendency to fall to your side. My other AR has a single point sling, which is great, but it hits you in the dick when you drop the weapon. This doesn't. This tends to swing off to the side when you drop it, and then I can pull my sidearm and I can shoot. I'm not going to fire my sidearm because we're not wearing ear protection. We just came out here today to shoot the 22. So the reason we're here today is I have 4 different kinds of ammo. I want to run through this because a lot of people want to know what is the best kind of ammo. Sorry, I'm trying to buckle my pistol back into the holster. A lot of people want to know what is the best ammo to run through my 22 Smith & Wesson. I see that a lot, and I myself looked it up. I got 4 different kinds of ammo. We have Remington Gold, we have the Federal Game Shock copper plated rounds, we have CCI Mini Mag, and we have Remington Thunderbolt. So we have 4 different kinds of ammo. I'm going to run them all through this and see how they work. Right now we have Remington Gold lined up in here. That's the one we're starting with. Reason being, I read a lot about what kind of 22 ammo works best in this particular rifle, and pretty much everyone says Remington Gold is the one that fails the most. I got 1 magazine of it left. I actually ran through 100 rounds of it, 0 malfunctions, just FYI, but of course you didn't see that on video. So I'm going to burn off the last magazine I have of it today on video. Then we're going to run the Federal, the other Remington, and the CCI. Everyone pretty much agrees CCI Mini Mag is the best 22 ammo. We're going to find out. Now, there's a couple more features of this gun that I really, really like. Now, one thing is, because this is a 22, it's not gas operated like my other AR-15. It's actually blowback operated, so it doesn't have a gas tube or anything like that. So, so it doesn't have a buffer spring or anything. This is all hollow. So this is actually a great storage compartment. Now, you guys know I was a former Marine, so personally, I think the best thing to keep in your storage compartment is a nice nutritional snack, if you will. Let's go ahead and let's see here. I'll show you what I'm talking about. There we go. We got some crayons in here. They make a great nutritional snack. Yeah. Brown is the best flavor of crayon. I'll tell you, they have there's a hint of leather and tannins. All right, so, sorry guys, hang on. If you never served in the Marines, you don't know. No, there's a bit of waxiness, but once you get past the waxiness of the crayon.
So the brown isn't the shitty one?
No, the brown's actually really good. Like I said, it's a bit of bitterness. There's an aftertaste of, there's a hint of chocolate mocha. All right, guys, so we're here today to try out ammo in my 22, and that's what we're gonna do. We've got 4 different kinds of ammo to run through her. So let's get to it. All right, so in the chamber, let's do this. Let's get to this, guys. So in the chamber, well, not in the chamber, but in the magazine, we have Remington Gold. This is the first one we're gonna fire. Rob, if you could focus on that. So these are copper plated. They're full lead rounds, copper jacketed, rimfire 22 long rifle. Okay, that's good. Thanks for the focus on the bullet. That's what we're firing now. A lot of people say Remington Gold, and Remington Gold is pretty affordable. A lot of people say it's not the most reliable round. Well, we're gonna find out here. I've only got 10 rounds left of it. That's because I burned through the first 90 of them. No malfunctions in my rifle. Let's find out. So we're loaded, we're racked, and we're on safe. Let's go ahead and get my sling situated here. And let's find out. Yeah, we're clear. We're clear. I only had 10 rounds left of the Remington Gold, but ran fine. All right, so we have a cornucopia of other rounds. Rob, could you get the camera on the ammo box, sir, please? Thank you, sir. All right, so here's our ammo box. With the, oh my God, looper. It's slippery, okay? I'm covered in fucking snow. All right, so here's our ammo box of 22. I don't know if you can see in here, that's cool. We have several thousand rounds of 22 in here. We have the CCI. Yeah, we're gonna run that. We got, we got a lot of that. All right, so what should we run next? Well, let's run the CCI since I just pulled out 600 rounds of it. Let's run the CCI next. So I've only got this one 10-round magazine, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna run 10 rounds of the CCI Mini Mag. Now everyone says this is the best. Now the Remington Gold ran fine for me. All right, so I just dumped out 10 rounds of the CCI. We're gonna go ahead and load this up. All right, so here we have the CCI Mini Mag. Everyone says this is the best 22 long rifle rimfire to run. We're losing some daylight here, but we're still good. Let's go ahead and run these guys. And, well, let's see how these run. All right, so we're already charged. We're just gonna release the bolt. Get her shouldered. I like to keep my sling nice and tight. And let's turn on our sight here. Actually, yeah, may as well aim at something, right? Although, to be honest, guys, there's nothing out there but snow. But here we go. Blooper. Weird. Okay, here we go. What? One sec. I have no idea what just happened there. All right. How do I have a malfunction before I even fucking fire?
The magazine all the way in when it's in there?
Should be. It chambered. It didn't fire. Yeah?
Did it strike?
Yeah, I'm trying to dry. This thing's covered in snow. No, I don't see any impact marks on the casing. I can see where it chambered it though. All right, well, outtake. Let's do this again. All right, so take number 2 with the CCI Mini Mag. We've had one weird malfunction. Let's go ahead and there we go. All right, so 0 malfunctions with the CCI Mini Mag, except for, of course, at the very start. I don't know. No explanation for that one. I just noticed all that brass from earlier. And now I see the pile of brass. The sun just hit. I see that pile of brass from where I was firing my other AR. Again, that video is linked in the description below. I will have that linked. All right, so we've gone through the CCI Mini Mag. We've had a bit of crayon. We've gone through the Remington Gold. Next up is Remington Thunderbolt. Let's go ahead and pull this ammo out of here. I got a lot of ammo in here. You guys probably can't see from that angle. I have thousands of rounds in here. So we have, I saved the box for you. Remington 22 Thunderbolt. These rounds, they're not jacketed. They're, yeah, you got regular, you know, brass casings and then just lead rounds. So we're gonna go ahead and load up 10 of these guys and see how they run, because these are pretty cheap. These are very affordable. As far as 22 long rifle goes, these are very affordable. We're gonna go ahead and load up 10 of these guys, see how they run. So now we're gonna fire the Remington 22 Thunderbolt is what we're firing next. So, I'm a big glove guy. I like to wear gloves. Let's go ahead and get my gloves back on and we'll load this puppy up. Let's run 10 rounds of this. See how she does. Again, I think this is really the perfect survival rifle. I mean, yeah, hunting for yourself. That's what you want to hunt is varmints. You know? You don't want to take down an elk. What are you going to do with all that fucking meat? All right, so here we go with the Remington 22 Thunderbolt. I've also heard these can be unreliable. We're on safe. Let's go ahead and fire. Man, 10 rounds goes fast. 0 malfunctions. 0 malfunctions. Despite what people say about 22 long rifle ammo, guys. Now, one thing people say this ammo's good, this ammo's good. Truth is, every rifle uses ammo differently, you know. Maybe my rifle runs good with all this, but maybe yours doesn't for some reason. Maybe yours doesn't like Remington Gold. We're about to try the Federal Game Shock copper-plated. Next, we're going to be firing these guys right here. And I saved the box topper from this one, too, if I can find it here. Oh, son of a biscuit. There it is. Found it. Yeah. So, Federal 40 grain copper plated. The box is Game Shock on it. It seems geared towards varmint hunting, so...
Yeah, that's too small for me to see.
Okay, no worries. No worries, man. So that's what I got here. So we're going to load up 10 of these guys. I have a feeling they're all going to run fine. It's funny, the only malfunction we had was the CCI Mini Mag, and that was, boy, I don't know what happened there. it wouldn't, it chambered the round, but it wouldn't fire. Odd, because everyone says that CCI mini mags are the best bullets. I think of all of the 4 kinds I have here, they are the most expensive. I mean, they're still cheap as dirt. You know, we're talking 22 long rifle. They're still cheap, but I think they were the most expensive. It's about $7 or $8, at least where I live, for 100 rounds. One of these 100-round plastic boxes, about $7 or $8. And that's more expensive than most 22 ammo. So what we're firing now is Federal, 40 grain, Game Shock. And wow, 10 rounds. Good. Yep, we're loaded. Where's my glove? All right. This gun is just fun to shoot, guys. Notice I'm not even wearing ear protection. Now, I do always advise everyone wear ear protection when they shoot, but off the record, you don't need ear protection to fire a fucking 22. All right, so we're loaded, we're racked, we're unsafe. Let's try out the, what was this? The Federal. Let's try out the Federal Game Shock ammo. Let's get my sights up here. Let's go off safe. Get a good stance. Oh, first actual malfunction of the day was the Federal Game Shock. Yeah, we're gonna have to clear it. And let's go back on safe. Let's check out this round. Of course, it's covered with snow. Actually, guys, I lied. I forgot I dumped some of the CCI in there. This is actually a CCI mini mag. Wow. 2 malfunctions. This is supposed to be the best ammo. That's why I have so many hundreds of rounds of it. Well, I can see where it struck the rim of the round. I'm just gonna go ahead and toss this. There's hundreds of bullets here. Don't worry about that. No one cares. We're out in the middle of the mountains. There's brass everywhere. No one cares if there's a bullet laying around. Okay, so we do have a round chambered. Yeah, the rest of these are, these are, the rest of them are Federal. That one malfunction was a CCI mini mag. I don't know what to say about that. Let's, as Kansas says, carry on. All right, so here we go. And there we go. So technically, we're clear, guys. That one shot echoed like crazy. Did you hear that? One of those like echoed like oh, my cameraman had a 9mm and he fired it while I was shooting. Don't ever do that, guys. That's I was like, man, that was loud.
As many times as you've done it to me, I had to do it.
That's true. I have totally. What's the pistol version of photobombing?
Because that's what I just did.
When you do this. That's reckless. Don't do that. There's nothing back there, guys. Oh my God.
That one echoed really loud.
That one did. All right, my pistol is clear.
You can do an outtake on that, and if you want to run a full 10-round mag, just redo a 10-round on that.
That ear is ringing now.
It's when I fired this one, I held it like right here when I did it, and I was like, oh shit.
It's amazing how quiet a 22 is. So okay, so let me get back to the thing here, guys. So I just ran 4 kinds of ammo. We ran the Remington Thunderbolt, we ran the Remington Gold, we ran the CCI Mini Mag Hollow Point 36 grain. The rest are 40 grain. And we ran, we went through it. We fired 4 different kinds of rounds through 22. We had 2 malfunctions with the CCI Mini Mag Hollow Point 36 grain. One of them I thought was actually a magazine of Federal, but one of the CCI snuck its way in there. Well, take that as you will. And yeah, that last volley of shots, not the pistol, but the rifle, that was funny. I fired, I was like, man, that really echoed. And I looked at you guys can't see, I look at my cameraman and he's holding the Glock. And I was like, oh no, it's not a Glock, that's your Taurus, isn't it? And you see, the thing is, he didn't bring any guns with him. We only brought my guns. But he and I both conceal carry. I forgot that he conceal carries a Taurus Millennium G2, whatever. Taurus Millennium G2 in his coat. I forgot that he conceal carries that. And I didn't even see it. I was so focused on what I was doing. He's all, pow, pow. I was like, wow, this thing is loud. All right, guys, so we've had enough fun with the 22 today. This thing is great. This is a great, reliable rifle. The Smith & Wesson M&P 1522, great, reliable rifle. It depends what package you get. Mine came packaged with these optics. Okay, then not the sling. The sling, this is my own contraption here, but it did come with the optics. And mine also came with like a tactical rifle carry bag. And it cost me about, all said and done, maybe $500 some dollars, I think, for this whole package with the optic, with the carry bag and everything, like $500. The whole gun this is all polymer. It's all polymer. It's blowback operated. It has storage space for some nutritional crayons in the buttstock. All good stuff. Maybe for you other guys might want to put maybe rifle cleaning supplies in there, you know, or something like that. Or if you're in the Navy, maybe some like condoms for when you're hanging out with your boyfriends, you know, whatever you feel is necessary to put in the buttstock. It's got great buttstock storage because it has no buffer spring. So this is a great rifle. It ran everything flawlessly except for the CCI. I'm kind of disappointed in that. It's supposed to be the best 22 ammo. So if I had to buy one of these 4 rounds, which would I buy? You know what? About 1,000 of these rounds are the Federal Game Shock 40 grain. I'm going to keep buying those. They're reasonably priced. They ran flawlessly, even with the CCI stuck in between and somehow malfunctioned. I'm going to stick with the Federal 40 grain Game Shock copper plated rounds, guys. All right, this video's gone on long enough. We've had a lot of fun. I'm still okay. We've had a lot of fun, guys. Sun's going down. I'm Ryan from Always Prepped. Guys, tell me what you think in the comments below. I will catch you all next time.